Hey guys, how's it going? LJ here. I I just recently got back into Revelation, the CM version. So what it is that I haven't played for a while, so I just started a new class. I got a gunner, and anyway, I just been playing for a week, and I'm level 61 already. Just playing about 4 hours a day. It's not so bad. Leveling in China is actually not bad at all. They give you a lot of free stuff, like bag stuff or whatever. And anyway, what it is, this video is just gonna show you guys what basically just gonna show you guys everything you need to know about the guild. So I know there's a lot of people asking about the guild, and what can a guild do for you, and what are the benefits, and then what do you get out of it, other than meeting new people and the easier way of getting like people for guild, or finding people. There's actually a lot of benefit. Anyway, so let me just show you what a guild is like. So whenever you join a guild, you have your own guild instance you basically teleport into. You get daily quests that you can actually do, and it basically give you extra XP. Only for joining a guild can you do guild quests basically. So basically the guild I joined is just a random guild that auto accept members, so I just joined them. Currently this guild is level 5. Looks like for a level 5 guild that you can have up to 125 people. There's 121 members right now in this guild. So anyway, let me just show you a little bit about what the guild is like. So first of all, when you first start out a guild, all you're gonna have is basically your town hall, which is that building right over there, and then you're gonna have this tavern over here. So the thing, as you can see over here, is that the different buildings you're gonna have. Think of games like Civilization. You're gonna have to build different kind of buildings, and then you're gonna upgrade them. There's only certain plot of land that you can build certain things, and then you upgrade them to different levels. And once you upgrade them, they give you different functionalities. For example, this place over here, these are for your NPC peon people who actually workers. The more upgrade, the higher upgrade you have, the more people you're gonna have be able to work for you guys. See, these are the little houses they can have. Anyway, just gonna show you first the guild quest, what it is. So you just come here, talk to this guy, get the first quest. And the first quest is basically you come in here. This is basically your tavern, and then there's random NPCs that's gonna be on different tables and such. It's like medieval time. You sit down, you feed them. Like, you have to spend 300 bucks, give them some food, talk to them, and then you can see what they can do. For example, check them out. This guy is, the stats they have, what it is, what type they are basically, and how many. Once you feed everybody at the table, you're gonna see the different types they are. They take 2 spots in the NPC housing system, and if they have any skills. Looks like none of the people over here have skills right now, but they're only level 1. And once they level up, there's a chance they're gonna learn some new skills. So for example, you just suggest them to your guild. Your guild leader will be able to see the new NPC if he or she decide to hire them. So I finished that quest, right? I'm gonna go into more detail after that, but while I do this, I'll show you around what all this stuff is like. Let's see, the first, as you can see, I have no mail. I'm cheap. I have the level 1 mount they give me. Once I hit level 69, I should be able to get my class mount, but I haven't been playing that much, only just playing a couple days. And also, one of the things you can do here in the guild is that you see all these green trees. That means you can chop them down basically for some wood, and then you can actually the reason you want to do guild quests is not just for your own personal XP gain, but also for guild contribution. So notice every time I turn in a quest, do something, I get some points toward guild contribution. I will also get into that of what those contribution points will be for after this. So let me just go ahead and finish the guild quest, and you can see how long it takes basically to do a whole run of all the guild quests. Let me finish chopping the wood first. Basically show you everything you can do inside the guild instance. There's, as you can see, there's deers in here you can shoot at. There's all kind of things you can do. I will show you each and every one, each different little places you can do in here. It takes a while to chop down these trees, but I think you can chop down 6 stacks or 7 stacks depending on the guild level. I believe this guild can chop down 7 right now. Let's see how many stacks I got. 6? Yeah, this is the 7th one then. Yep, it says I'm good. Alright, let's go back and turn the quest and teleport back to base.
高买低卖，赚钱就。
See, I get XP out of it. And of course, this kind of stuff is you just select randomly. If you select around, you'll get the right answer sooner or later. See? Of course, in English, you're gonna actually be able to read what it says, but for now, we'll just do all this random quest. This quest asks you to go to another part of the guild and to kill some people that is spying on your guild. Oh, there they are. Oh my god, that was too far, and then reset. Okay, let me just stand right next to you. Even though I'm in range, I'm supposed to be far away, but alright, let's do it your way. Is it stuck? What the heck? Okay. Tell me I'm not lagging. Okay, I think that was some huge ass lag I just got there, or it just reset by itself. This is one OP spy right here. I better not stay too far away or he reset. Alright, I guess I finished that. And of course, depending upon your own level, the mob spawn will always be your own level too. So it's not something that's high or low level. It's always your own level when it spawns. You get a good chunk of XP and it only takes you, what, a couple seconds to do? It's not that hard. There's like a whole chain of them. You only do about, I don't know, maybe 10 per day. And you only do this, once a day. Once you come in, you get a good chunk of XP and you get a good chunk of guild contribution. And I will get later I will get into what we're gonna spend those on. I'll show you too. Okay, so also if your guild leveled up enough, that you're gonna open up this mine area,
散发出魔
and
力的矿石，
you should be able to also mine 2 little magic rocks over here. It's also a math that you're gonna use in guild building stuff. So once you contribute, you'll see what I'm saying. Everything's gonna make sense at the end of the video. And I can mine twice over here. It's like the tree chopping part, so you get 2 mines over here. And that's that. I will donate to guild afterwards. But for now, let's just finish the quest. Of course, my wings flies faster than my mount, so give me my wings instead. Let me just teleport back to the main hall, right there.
高买低卖，
And
赚钱。
turning this quest. See, it's like 174k every time. It's not bad. It will auto get on the wings for me now, rather than the mount, I guess. Because my mount is hella slow. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this quest. Each quest is gonna spend you 1 minute or less, so you're just spending about 10 minutes of your day. That's getting a lot of XP. You know, it's really good. You're not gonna kill one mob and get a
高买低
70k
卖，
XP out of
赚
it.
钱就是
So
这么
this
容
is
易。
definitely worth it for you to do. 131. I don't know why it's random. They ask you about movie shit. I have no idea who's the actor, whoever, who's the winner of whatever World Cup. I don't know. Luckily, oh, this one. Shit. So if you actually farm or mine, I just buy it from auction. What I need. So I don't care. You're required to give him like 2 of these rocks, which you can like get from any rock. I just happen to not have it on me. This one is to go and broadcast to your guild. This is basically one of those random quests. What you do is that you go to the center of the city and then whatever your guild leader has set as a message, you're gonna shout it out in general chat and then say something along the line of join our guild or something like that. But for this guild, since this is just a random guild, nobody cares about this guild. It's like an old guild or something like that. I'm on an old server, so well, one of the older servers. They just basically they don't have any message set, so it won't actually say anything when I actually get there. See? So basically, you will auto route to this place, like, and then you will shout it out to the world. I am from this blah 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 guild, and my guild is. What the heck is that? I have no idea what I just said, but hopefully it's not something bad. Anyway, let me get back into my guild and turn in this quest. Maybe I'm lagging or whatever, but it takes a long time to load whenever I try to get into my guild instance. Alright, so this would be a good video to show everybody for your guild members how to do guild quests. This one says I need to fight somebody. Alright, I have to find somebody to attack. To duel, alright.
我只能对敌人使用，
Sorry, but I am going to kill you.
我只能对敌人使用。
Alright, let's finish this quest. And you're done for your daily chain, you know? That pretty much is all you gotta do. And then all the stuff you got, you can donate to guild to get even more stuff. So for example, the 7 wood I chopped earlier, the 2 little mine, and the book it gave me. What this book do is that it helps your guild level up in different ages. I'm gonna show you that right now, what it does actually. So I will donate to guild. It shows I donated that much and I got 31 more points. So for example, it shows that I have 1139 of 1191. You get about 200 plus per day of guild contribution. Only been playing about a week in this guild, so that's all I got. Let me show you what it is for. Let's go one at a time. How about this? I'll show you each different tabs here, what they are for. So first, this guild is a level 5 guild. It shows the age, the time period it's actually at. That actually determines what item you can upgrade, what technology you can upgrade. And I show you how many members they can have. At a level 5, it's already maximum of 125, so not bad. It's more than enough, I believe. Here it shows the members, you know, shows online, offline, who's online, how long they've been online, and their contribution points, you know, right over here. This one, it shows you the stuff you can do. So I finished the guild quest, right? It says done. One of the cool things you can get is a guild buff. So you can click on that. It will auto route you to the guild buff. I gotta show you this too.
高买低。
There's also a lot of mini quests you can do. This one and this one. This one I recommend. It's a daily one, but I recommend minimum of at least 4 people in your guild, in your party, to actually finish that quest. So anyway, one of the guild buffs you can do is that one of the building here, the more you level it up, the more buff you have. So for example, you come up here, you talk to this guy, you get a daily buff that the first spin is 0. That means it costs 0 of your guild contribution point. So for example, I click the spin, it will randomly give you a buff, and let's say what kind of buff I got. Rank 5 one. I got a physical defense of 256. Hey, not bad. And notice here it says require 5, so it requires 5 contribution for me to spin again. I can spin up to 10 times per day, and this buff will not go away. It stays on for your whole, for example, for the whole day. It shows I have 20 hours before it expires. See the 20H on it? That means I have 20 hours before expire. What I want to show you here is that notice this building here is basically level 5. So some of the buff here is level 5, right? But notice some of them, this one is level 6. You wonder why that is. Actually, oh, they removed it. It was level 6. They must. You gotta be kidding me. So, it was level 6, like 2 days ago. But what I want to show you is that it can change by depending upon the NPC. Remember we were just talking about the NPC and what skills they have. So, for example, right now there are these many workers for your guild. He probably sent the guy back to working, or the guy was too tired. I don't have any like I'm just a regular member. I can't actually start any crafting or set any of the workers to do stuff, but I can show you at least what workers, how many they have. These are the workers they have, right? The people who have a red under them, that means they're really tired. You need to send them to rest here, or you can send them to go different places. As you can see, once they level up, or they come with them when you first hire them in the tavern, These are the stats as they level up. This one is a level 61. It can be leveled up because I don't have the permission. I can't level up. So as a guild member, as a guild leader, you're gonna have to designate someone, or you're gonna do this yourself. You're gonna spend like maybe more than other people, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour every day just to come in here, edit this kind of stuff, see what kind of NPCs are working on which kind of building, like which kind of staff they're working. You want to see what type of NPCs they are. If there's a strong type, there's a, you want to send them to maybe work in the mines, work on the, as a lumberjack. If they are the mine type, maybe work as a accountant, for your treasury or something like that. Depending on the skills they have, they will boost. For example, this one will increase the stats like so much percentage. For example, when you spin this thing on the wheel to this guy, this NPC will give something to it. One of the NPC actually have the really good stats for it. I don't know where the guild leader sent that person to. Oh my god. But that person give like a +2 to partial of the spin. So like when you got some on the buff, like I saw this was like some of them was 6 or 7 because of the NPC that was guarding this place. Because right now, as you can tell, there's no NPC boosting this thing. So right now, I don't think I can. Let me try it. Yeah, I have no permission to send anyone to this place. But for example, you can see the skills they have for each different kind of skills, and then also how good they can work at this place, the percentage, how well they will do working in that place. You send different kind of NPCs to different kind of places. This is something that you as a guild leader have to do, or that you will give permission to like one of the vice guild leader, or one of the top, somebody in guild that like to do this kind of stuff, like setting NPCs on different stuff. Because once they work for a while, they get tired. The next day, when you wake up, you have to come in here, send them to rest. Or a year ago there were actually some quests to actually make them not as tired if you do some quests for each NPC and they just stay there. But when they're really tired, you have to send them to rest and then send out someone else to do those work, and then they might actually just go back or leave or whatever. So that's one of the things you have to do. You have to research this stuff, what kind of NPCs you have, like what kind of workers you have, what skills each of them have, and which one need to be leveled up, where you can send them. As they do different kind of skills, their level up. As they level up, their stats increase and they earn different skills. The skills they learn, they're random, I believe. When I was a guild leader, it looks like they were random, because when I first hired somebody with no skill on the bottom, suddenly they got like 10 skills, or like a bunch of skills on the, for example, this one got like 6. As you can see, different ones, they have some really good skills. Some of them are good at this is for crafting for guild stuff, like the raid guild territorial war, when you can craft tanks or whatever. Like if you send this NPC over there, they're better at doing that, stuff like this. It's it's a really complicated system that nobody went into detail about, but it's something that, if our beta allows, something good for you to research. For example, if this person, this NPC right here, she's resting right now, but if she was actually your accountant right now for treasury, that means that for your construction, do a reduction of 2.5%, for construction fees. That's not bad if you set this person to do that. So there's different things you can check through for the different NPC, and it's a lot of work. You got to go through each one, which one you want to fire more, better NPC you want to hire, and so on. It takes some time to do that. So I just got my guild buff. Actually, remember I said about guild contribution, what you can do to them. what you can do to use them, right? What you can do for those skill contributions. So for example,
强
here
身健
you will
体
find two
方能立
NPCs.
于
One
天地。
NPC here you talk to. This one is upgraded, so she allow you to use two at once. So what this do is that you can click on this, you can click on a skill, click this, and then once you click this, it's gonna spend 60 of your contribution point. It will take 1 hour to finish, and yeah, and every time it studies, I mean, it basically helps you level up your F skills. It increased by 0.1 XP, you know, so basically, for example, for this skills, every time in the mob killing area, every time I kill one, I get +8. Every time I use a skill to kill a mob as a killing blow, I get +20, you know, so on, so on. Okay? You can also use this mushroom at the same time to basically level up your F skills. So pretty good if you want to use your contribution for that. But what I use my contribution for is actually this. Oh, in your guild also, once you join a guild, there are different skills you're gonna get for your guild hall. This guild is not level 6 yet. Well, actually, it didn't research this yet, so it did not have this skill. But here's some of the skills they have. So basically, for example, I already put it here. This one teleports you to the guild hall. So rather than just teleporting to which would everyone else get to the main city, you can teleport directly back to your guild hall. This is to summon your team member. So you can actually summon your team member to you. So that's pretty good. So let's say you're at a different spot. You join their team, you hit summon, and you can use that. It's a let me see what every 70 minutes I can use it once. It's at level 3 or something. Let me check again. Yeah, it's level 3. So for example, you can level up these skills, but it requires a lot of maths. For example, the wood we chop, the rock that we mine, these are the stuff that the guild actually use for different kind of things, you know. These are the guild skills that you can use, and it's really helpful too. So as your guild level up, they can decide on what maths they use to level up what skills. So that's not bad. What I want to show you here is the things we're gonna use is our contribution points toward stats boosting, you know. So for example, I want to increase my physical damage. I'm at 13 out of 44. You sure? And it's gonna take 2 of my 5 of my contribution point. Sure? Yes. Stuff like this, you know. These are stuff that the guild can actually help you, you know. It's once you join a guild, these are the stuff. I mean, right now I'm increasing my physical defense. There's physical, magical, HP, MP, physical damage, magical damage, healing, you know. These are really good. And then these are the stuff I use for my contribution points. So for example, I just used some of my contribution and it shows I'm at 1109 now. So I would prefer to use it on this than the F skill, but just to show you what it looks like, I'm on level 6 of this, so let me just spend 60 of it. Are you sure? Yes. It's gonna take an hour to finish. Once it's done, it's increased some of its HP. As you can tell, my contribution went down again. So these are the stuff you can use for your contribution. And also since I'm here, I'll show you this too. This is actually something to do in guild hall, is that you can also test your own DPS. So for example, you get in here and you can test your own DPS. When you start attacking, this thing on top shows up. You can test what is your DPS, you know. just test out your different skills using the skills you have, what they can do. Let me switch to this. For example, my skill is at least 20 yards away. I get this.
我需要靠近一些。
God. Let me just try a little bit.
我需要更多的无双值。
So as you can tell, my DPS is about 7k right now, or so. Anyway, let me get out of this place. Even my pet stopped attacking that shit. I can get out of combat. Okay, I'm out of combat. So, go back. Yes. And lastly, I want to show you is once you're in your guild hall, you can also basically check out your own warehouse, sell stuff on auction. For example, this is like some friend took me through this thing. I can sell this for 39k. This is for building your gears and stuff. You could check your mail. Oh, see the stuff I sold? Just random shit. What's that thing I got? That's nice. Oh shit, what are all this stuff? Huh. Oh, for my master, because I am get my student outfit. Nice to get all those too. Oh, see, this is the disciple. Anyway, we're just talking about the guild hall stuff. So, what the next one I will talk to you about is here. As you can see, the guild construction, think of like a civilization. Here's your guild bank, the town hall. The higher your town hall is, the other type of building you're gonna have. For example, to level this thing up, this is the start thing that your guild buff, you need your town hall to be at least level 6, which our town hall current level 5, and then you need your guild bank to be level 6. So each of this construction is dependent upon other type of construction. Right now there's two things that's being constructed, this and this town hall that's upgrading from level 5 to level 6. And what's really cool about this place is that once you first start out in your instance, you don't see anything. Like, you only see a couple buildings. As you start building them, you'll start see them changing. For example, the town hall is being constructed. You'll see little NPCs that's walking around, that's working on this. Let me see if this guy's assigned any. Okay, so those guys are the people that's working. As you can tell, they're all damn tired and they're leveling up from 50. He should get them to rest and get the next batch of workers to work on them to give them better productivity. But what I want to show you is that you can tell in the guild hall what is being constructed. You can see this stuff being constructed. When it's done, it's going to be bigger and better. So once this like guild hall is finished, you can see like a huge castle when it's like level 10 or whatever. As you level up different buildings in the town hall, you will see the changes physically as they change. So you'll see the building get bigger, taller, whatever. So, and of course, you can see on the map what buildings are there, where you can go, you can teleport to them, and what level they are. And one of the coolest function is this. If they have this enabled, it's something that you research, is that you have remote guild chest. So I can open a guild chest like anywhere in the world on the map just by enabling this remote, which is something you research. Because I don't have permission, I can't take anything out. But what's great about this function is that you get a extra, like extra bank basically. Even if you're just by yourself, you want to make a guild, hey, you get a free bank out of it, but you have to do a lot of research, leveling up the guild bank and all that. But what's great is that, let's say you put some buff food in here, you give permission to somebody to be able to take this out, and they can just take it anywhere in the world. Like, you don't have to send them through mail or whatever, and they can just take this stuff, skill books or whatever, stuff like that they can use. That's one of the really cool things. Next we're gonna talk about, here it shows you, as a guild leader, you're gonna want to know, how many workers have you hired, how many people are working for you, how much does the upkeep of the guild cost. So here it shows you, this is the hourly cost. So you see on here what it costs right there. On top it costs every hour 3,965 coin, wood costs 123, the crystal is 86, the rock thing is 19. So that's every hour. You know what that means? So you 1 day later, you time 3,965 by 24. What is that? So let's see, 3,965 times 24 hours, you're looking at 95,000 coins, to keep this guild alive basically. Of course this guild have 14 mil, so they're okay on coin. The lowest they have is this one. But what it is as a guild leader is that you want your guild to be active, everyone to be contributing. And if you just do your own guild, you might not have enough resource for the upkeep of the guild. And when you don't have enough upkeep, the guild could disband by itself. Just a warning. So let's say you just make a guild for yourself and just for the guild bank, but if you can't do the upkeep of the guild or level up enough, it might not be worth it for you, because you might be working really tired, do everything, donating everything, and it still doesn't work out. Right now it's showing there's 39. Is there 39 working or what? Actually, there's workers, there's 108 out of 102. How's that possible? Oh, it must be that they upgraded the this is what happened. So basically what they did is that here it is. So for example, as you level up, it takes four spot, for the NPC to be working for you. So let's say you hire them, it only takes 2, but as you upgrade them, it takes 4. But you didn't upgrade the living space yet. You still have this NPC, but you can't hire any more NPC because of it until you upgrade the where the villagers stay at or live at, which is this place over here. As you upgrade more places for people to stay at. So on this tab, I'm gonna show you, remember I was talking about the ages, the different ages on top. It shows where you're at and what you can actually learn. This is actually the remote warehouse where they researched it, so everyone could access it. These are the different skills that they can learn for the summoning, teleporting back, and these are the stuff you actually have to research for your guild to get buff toward them. Here you can upload your own, because I don't have permission so I can't see it, but here you can upload your own guild emblem, and then you can edit your own guild outfit during territorial wars. This here shows your daily, weekly, monthly, and total contribution, for your members. So it shows you who's actually been active and who actually been doing stuff. And here you can set a guild to be enemies, where you'll see them red. Basically, what that do is that you will be able to attack them like they're actually your enemy guild. Basically, you don't actually have to open red or whatever to attack people if they're the enemy guild, basically. And that's pretty much all you need to know about a guild. If you guys have any questions, just leave me a message then. Alright, that's it.